Hey guys, what's going on? So I thought I'd make a video of my top 5 favorite decks of all time. Now these aren't necessarily like top, like as in like top tier. I don't really care about top tier decks. Like I play for fun. So the top 5 favorite decks that I play and that I love, these are actually in order. So number 5 is Harpies. Harpies are just one of those like decks that are like really combo oriented. And like they just do a lot of stuff. You don't have to play the dragon. Apparently some chick topped with like Harpies without using dragon. I use dragon, but that's just the way I played it. I still have the deck. I kind of have the deck. I got rid of my dancers, but because I need money. So like, you know, the deck isn't like all that consistent. I really don't mind how I built mine. I really liked it. The new support is coming out with Harpy Harpist is I think what it's called. That card is actually really good with the new Raid Raptor card that's also not out yet for TCG. And so yeah, you just play the Black Wings with it, and that's how I played it. You just played Bora and Gale and Shura. So that's how you played it. That's how I played it. Whatever. So yeah, Harpies 5. 4 is Gustos. That's surprising to if that's surprising to anybody, then whatever. But if you know me, then I love Gustos. Gustos are one of the decks that I've used a couple of times, like at my locals and stuff, and I loved the deck. Like, I don't care if like people beat me, I'm just playing for fun. The deck is awesome. With Pilica, I was waiting for that card to come out. I was like, I need this card to come out and I want to build a deck. And when it came out, I was just like, yes, now I'm going to build a deck. And I dropped like $30 on like cams, and then I also dropped $20 on e-tellies because these things were like $10 when they weren't relevant. So I actually got rid of them, which kind of sucks. But now I got them back. But I dropped $40 on the deck. Like, it is amazing how the deck was cheap. I was actually really happy with the deck. I didn't really mind how it was or how bad it was, because I really love the deck. Like, it just is so much fun. Like, you might be thinking, like, so what, you're having fun, like, losing? Well, I'm not. I don't really care. Number 3, that is a 6. Raccoon. Raccoon Control is actually one of my favorite. Like, I really enjoyed playing it a lot. The deck is actually really combo based. It does rely a lot on Obedience Schooled, and you know, you gotta get your combos off. If you have like Naturium Bark unlocked, then you kind of win. But the deck kind of did adapt. It's been going through a lot of phases with my changes. I'm not trying to make it completely like totally meta. But I still play it the way I like to play it. So the deck is fun. Bambi for the win. 2. I had to pick whether 1 or 2 for this, because this is actually my top favorite deck. But I've already kind of mentioned that I'm kind of fading away from it. But number 2 would be Fire Kings. Fire Kings are one of those decks that I originated with. The deck that I started building, and I started playing it, and I started taking that deck serious. But then again, I kind of looked back and I said, well, this deck isn't all that like meta. It doesn't stand up against like top tier decks, so I didn't really care. So I kind of just played it for fun, and I just started experimenting with the deck a little bit more and more. And you know, should I put this in? Should I take this out? Should I put this in? You know, the deck is really fun. It's not super consistent, but it does what it needs to do. Garunic still blows up whatever the hell it wants, except for Winda. But it does get over Winda, so that's the best part. That's what I like about it. It did have like some sort of like stand up against Shadows, because it would blow up it wouldn't blow up Winda, but it would run it over with an attack, and it would blow up Construct, but then Construct would just do some shut up bone. But yeah, like, I didn't really care about, like, this whole, I'm trying to make a point that I don't really care about how the meta is and, like, what I don't care, because these decks are fun. Like, I play fun decks for fun, and sometimes if I want to get competitive, I'll play competitive fucking Spirit Teamers. That's what I'm number 1. You guys are you didn't expect this, but I love Spirits. Spirits are freaking fun. Like, I don't care how bad they are. Like, you fucking think I care? These things are amazing. Summon, bounce. They're kind of like Essentials. You're probably asking me, like, why aren't you playing Essentials? Because I hate Essentials. I don't know how to play the deck, and the deck sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's really good, but I don't like it. Because it's good. But spirits are pretty fun. You can I pretty much splashed in the artifact engine before when Moral Attack was at 3. I played 3 Moral Attack, 2 Big Owl Attack, and 2 Scythe with 3 of the Sanctum, 3 Ignition. And I splashed those in, and they were actually pretty good. I also splashed in the Ghost Tricks, the Frost and Lantern. Deck was really fun. Now I still play the deck. I actually updated it since Moral Attack was at 1 now. But I recently updated it because I wanted to get back into it, and I had so much fun. I actually now play 3 Scythe. I'm playing like the Scythe control kind of base. I'm still playing the thing. I used to play the hands as well. It kind of worked out. It was alright. But right now it's actually whatever. I don't really care. I beat a couple of decks on Dev Pro. I beat Shadows. I beat Necros. But that was just probably luck because they probably suck a lot. If you don't know how to play those decks, then I'm sorry. But I was surprised that I beat those decks because I can get over Winda easily because I don't special summon. I can just normal with like Nigatama, Aratama, add a card, overlay, bounce back, something. But the deck isn't supposed to stand up against like meta decks. It's not supposed to do that, except for like the fact that I am playing 3 Scythes, but whatever. But the deck is really fun. I really love spirits, and I hope they get like a lot of support that's better, like OP, like fucking normal summon without tributing, and then blow up the field. I don't know, fucking Dark Dust Spirit. But I really enjoy the deck. I'm probably gonna keep playing it forever because the deck is amazing, and I hope for it to get support as book, like a lot of good support. But yeah, that's one of my top 5 decks, or I want to say like top 5 favorite decks, and not meta shit. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably make another video like this of my top 5 meta decks that I play sometimes, like on Dev Pro, because I have to play with what I have. So yeah, so I will see you guys later. This was Rhisc Quinn from Goblin Squad. There's a little dust particle over here. I don't know if you guys can see it.